Hello. Hello.
Where?
Here we go.
He's,
Barely a blip.
there you go. Okay. Michael, I've got a 17-year-old daughter who is so jealous of me because I'm interviewing you. She's convinced that she knows you well enough to be in love with you. I have a 20-something daughter who also thinks you're the greatest. And I want to know if you have any analysis, if you can explain what makes you so darn appealing to people, especially
I have no idea.
women.
Say, actually.
Are you caught off guard by your career, do you think, the success of it?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
You've had an incredible success for someone your age, from really high-end, classy projects, from Arrested Development through Juno and everything else that you've done. What do you think is your professional appeal? What is it about your persona that really works, from a movie point of view?
I really don't know. I don't know. I was just really lucky to get the part on the TV show. And then the movies I got to do after that really were just lucky, too. I think Jason Reitman was a fan of Arrested Development, so that kind of was how he was aware of me. And yeah, it's just, you're as an actor, you're really lucky to be able to get to work on things, and especially things that, that you feel good about and that have some value. So it's really, kind of a lot of luck.
Now, do you think in Arrested Development, because that was had a very strong sensibility, very comic sensibility, it was very distinctive from a lot of just about anything else that had been on TV, and that's why it had such a cult following. The kind of sensibility that TV series sort of exuded, do you think that sort of cast you for your career, at least so far? It seems to me that there's a through line between George Michael in Arrested Development through a number of your other characters in the movies that you've done. Now, do you think that Arrested Development really created the Michael Cera that we all know?
I don't know. It's really hard for me to say that, but it definitely was hugely important, I think, in terms of the opportunities that I've had since the show. I think it kind of made people aware of me, I guess.
Now we get to Youth in Revolt. Now we're sort of up to speed, and you get to play, in effect, the Michael Cera type character, and you also get to play against type with this French guy, Francois. Did you see that as a chance to sort of make some kind of comment about the characters you've been playing? Do you see it as a great chance to? It's a bit like Edward Norton sort of shocked the world when he came out and he played these dual characters in one of his first movies. Did you see it as an acting exercise, or how did you gravitate to Youth in Revolt?
I loved the writing. I loved the writing of the book, and I really wanted to be able to be a part of it. But I didn't really see it as anything. You're just, as an actor, you're really lucky to get attached to things, and especially if it's things that you like. You don't have as much control over your career choices as people might think. There aren't as many options as people might think.
Huh. And have you, now that you've sort of mastered the Francois persona of the suave, smooth mover, have you noticed that trickling into your everyday affairs in any way?
No more than it already was.
I see. It just channeled something that we didn't realize was there in your output.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. And Portia, I'd like to sort of turn the tables on you. Your character in Youth in Revolt is the experienced one. She's the one who takes control. She's in charge. I don't know, manipulate might be too strong a word, but she's definitely affecting the way Michael's character is. And yet, off camera, you are the relatively new one to the genre, and you're dealing with a relative pro at his age. Did you have any trouble sort of coming off as the confident, almost overbearing one in the movie, or was that actually a relief?
Definitely, yeah. It was I think it was easy for me to kind of connect with the character because it was so overwhelming, and I was in over my head so much that I kind of just was not scared as scared. It was a weird situation, but definitely, yeah.
Now, there are a number of people, probably more of your generation than mine, that are dying to find out about a couple of things. One is the Scott Pilgrim movie. Is there something to that for you, and what can you tell us about it?
Yeah, we finished shooting this year, and it'll come out next summer, I think. And it's based on these graphic novels that are really, really fantastic, and anyone should check out who hasn't seen them. They're really worth kind of reading on as their own thing. They're really fantastic. And it's an Edgar Wright movie, so if you like his movies, I think you'll like it. He did Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz, and it's definitely he did a really amazing job.
And how would you describe your character in that?
Well, he's this guy that is in a band and is kind of a bit of a loser and really lazy. And he gets thrown into this situation that he has to really kind of take action.
Uh-huh.
You know.
And Portia, what's next for you?
I don't know. I'm still kind of handling the shock of this whole experience.
Yeah. Now, Michael he didn't go through this too many years ago. Is he giving you any pointers about how to handle the sudden fame and notoriety? Not so much, huh?
No,
I have no idea how to deal with it.
Yeah, really? Yeah. It's been a treat. I could go on all day. I'm glad to get a chance to meet you guys. You got a heck of a movie to promote, and
thanks
congratulations and good luck in your future endeavors.
Thanks.
Thank you,
Nice talking to you.
Great. Thanks, you guys.